Okay, guys, I gotta get my afro perfect. So, okay, now it's perfect. Welcome to the party, guys. I think I'm just gonna make this video half an hour to an hour. If you're watching, give this video a thumbs up. Let me share with people on Facebook that I am live. I actually got it to be even. This is so great. Aww. Guys, sometimes, okay, with your natural hair, sometimes you have days where your natural hair is like, okay, you know, it's going to cooperate. I did a music video for an artist. Her name is I'm Danny Lee. I'll see if I can find it. I'll give you guys the link. My hair, oh, I'm not even wearing my mic. I hope you guys could hear me. My hair looks so good in that music video. When I tell you I was Afro-licious that day, let me see if I can find it and I'll share the link with you before we get into the discussion. I can't even remember the name of the music video. Damn. Oh, if you guys are watching, please give this a thumbs up. Because I noticed that there are 10 people watching and I have 4 thumbs up. So it's like, what's that about? Hey, girl, looking good like your hair. Hey, chat. Welcome, Bridget Owens, to the party. I'm going to share a music video I did where I really think that this is it. Let me see. I think this one is it. Let me go towards the middle. No, this isn't it. Did she make this one? Must be this one. Let me just share the link with you guys. This isn't it. This is it. All Day. That's what it's called. And you can find me at the 142 mark. You will see how full and how long my hair is. That's her name. Her name is I Am Danny Lee. So you guys can check that out. So let's get into it. So I was watching LovelyTi's video. And in my last video I made about LovelyTi, so many people decided to come at me sideways, as if though I never said nice things about LovelyTi, as if though I never supported LovelyTi. I like LovelyTi, but just because I might make a particular video, that just means I may not have liked that particular video. That does not mean I don't like the person. See, a lot of you guys, you stand for people. I'm not a stan, okay? I'm a subscriber. There's a difference, which means I'm allowed to disagree with that person. I don't stan people, okay? Just because I don't like one particular video doesn't mean I don't like the person, okay? Now, she made this video and her hair looked very, very nice in that video. That very nice wig that she was wearing, I'm going to get one for myself too, because the wigs at my beauty supply shop have just not been on point lately. And she said something that was so very, very important. She said that people are speculating on Kim Porter's death. People are saying that this woman had HIV. Nobody knew Kim Porter, okay? How would you know if this woman had HIV or not? And I appreciate her calling out the people who are doing it, whether it be on their YouTube channels or in the comment section, because you don't know this woman, so how can you just accuse her of having HIV? And if she had HIV, okay, back in the days when people got HIV, you have to understand that that was a death sentence. That would have meant that Albie Sure would be dead, Diddy would be dead, the kids probably wouldn't even be born. Like, some of the theories that people are coming up with simply doesn't make any sense. Some people are saying that she went to Africa and somebody did voodoo on her. I'm like, really? Yes, don't like that either. It's like, some of you are just so disrespectful. You don't understand that she has children. Quincy has access to the internet. You understand that, right? Her oldest son, the one she has with Albie Shore. You don't think that he'll see some of the nasty things that you're saying about his mother? And some of you just have no couth about you. You just have no class. You're just absolutely disgusting in the way that you carry on. You don't care that her children might see it. You don't care that her ex-husbands might see it. You guys are just writing whatever. Those two girls that she has with Diddy, they're only 11 years old. So you're saying that she has HIV. You don't think these girls can read? You don't think that these girls have access to the internet? You don't think that these girls go to school with people that might be reading some of these comments that you guys are leaving? And then there are the crazy people on YouTube. You know, this is what I like to call the bad side of YouTube. I have ended up there before because I've stayed on YouTube for too long. That's how I know I just need to log off of YouTube, saying that this woman was a blood sacrifice. People act as if, though, because somebody's rich, they're not supposed to die. Like things are only supposed to happen to regular folk. Those conspiracy theorists. Yeah, I like to stay off that side of YouTube because those people are very crazy to me. No, she was never married. Those girls are 12. Yes, I know that she was never married, but we are saying that she is married because it is easier to say that because I don't want to call this woman a baby mama in her death. I want to be respectful. People are doing things like that, saying that, oh, she was never married to I'll Be Sure. She was never married to Diddy. Who cares? Is that really what's important at a time like this? The woman has passed away. All right, the twins don't have their mother. Not Justin, what is the other one that looks just like Diddy? I forget his name. Doesn't have their mother. Quincy doesn't have their mother. Diddy doesn't have his best friend. I'll Be Sure doesn't have his best friend, okay? That's what a lot of people fail to understand, also with common law marriage, but I'm not even going to get into that. Okay, guys, here we go. Here we go, guys. We have one of these conspiracy theorists. All right, I got to block them because I really can't. I can't do it tonight. I'm not going to do it with the crazy side of YouTube. When things happen to regular folk, it's not a problem. Blocked. Thank you so much, Farrah. I'm blocking him right now as we speak. I'm so sick and tired of people with their conspiracy theories. Some of you are very, very disgusting, okay? Just writing all sorts of nastiness on the internet. Many of you deserve to have your YouTube channels completely revoked, okay? All right, I blocked them. Hold on, let me make sure I block all of these messages because I'm not about to sit here and listen to any conspiracy theories. Oh, this person was a sacrifice. No, I don't think so. Okay, good. Sorry that took so long. It's like you don't know this woman. You don't know Diddy. You don't know I'll Be Sure. You don't know Quincy. Why are you speculating these things? You guys don't even, like, there's no grace period, no time period where you say, okay, let me wait before I come with the crazy conspiracies, at least. And if some of you would have done your research, okay, you would see that Brittany Murphy, all right, also, I don't know if you guys remember Brittany Murphy. She was like in Clueless and like all these other shows. I think she was in 8 Mile too with, what's his name, Eminem. What was it, 8 Miles? I think it was. Eminem had some movie. Anywho, she died the exact same time this year, okay? Not this year, but around this time when she died. I think it was in 2009. Everybody wants to say it's a conspiracy theory. Guys, there are a certain amount of people per year that die of flu and pneumonia, okay? Why everybody thinks that somebody's doing something to these people? And the fact that people are saying that, oh, somebody did voodoo on her. I'm just sitting here going like, oh, apa mun lagi mem defo? Somebody's doing voodoo to somebody? That's really the theories? I hate conspiracy theorists. I hate them too. I hate them too. Because these people don't understand how crazy it is that they actually sound, okay? Oh, this is Yannick. Hey, how you doing, girl? These people don't understand how crazy they actually sound. And then some of you are so disrespectful that you'll go to the comment section of these celebrities and then write some of these comments. These celebrities read their comment section. Trust and believe, okay? They read their comment section. And some of you are just so pressed and opinionated to have your opinions heard that even at a time like this, you would go to their comment section to write something nasty like this. I'm well, people are crazy. I've seen the craziness. Yeah, there's definitely a crazy side of YouTube. I was familiar with who she was and usually just send my condolences with celebrities, but hers makes me sad. I spent yesterday just watching vids. Yeah, I saw the black mold thing. That's what, well, technically when she first died, they said it was pneumonia. I'm just putting that out there. Constantina, that's what people don't understand. A lot of people idolize these celebrities, so when things happen to celebrities, it has to be like a conspiracy theory, okay? It's unfortunate what happened to this woman, but we know that she was not going to live forever, okay? So when I see some of these conspiracy theories, it's like, what do you tinfoil hat people spend your days doing? If only to come up with things like this. But when things happen to regular, everyday black folks, nobody's running around with the tinfoil hats, only when it's celebrities, okay? There was a young man in Georgia. He was a high school student. They said that he died in the mat. He went to go get his shoe and he died in the mat. I don't know if you guys remember that story, but they said that's how he died, in the mat. And the whole time I was reading that story, it just did not sound right to me, okay? And then other things began to unravel with that story, too. You guys can go Google it and look it up. It was a boy in Georgia, and they said he died in the mat. Come to find out, they did an autopsy recently on him saying that he died of blunt force trauma. Where were all those conspiracy theories then, okay? When things happen to regular everyday people, nobody bats an eye. But when something happens to a celebrity, so many people want to put their time and energy into it, trying to investigate what it is. Same thing that happened with that Kanika Jenkins girl. That story still seems kind of weird with me, but you know, I'm not a detective, so I just said okay. Good evening, Miss Lady. How are you? I had to back off from certain people after hearing the conspiracy theories. I removed myself from the messiness. Exactly. Farah said, I see the reason for think anything else. Yeah, a lot of people spoke very highly of her. She was very, very well liked in the industry. Guys, hold on. We have 35 people watching and 11 likes. Please give this video a thumbs up. There are some people who are watching, but they're not being active participants here. That guy from Texas, good evening, welcome. Like, so many people just have these conspiracies. Also, there's a woman in, oh God, I'm not opening the door. I don't have any guests coming. There's a woman, her son was recently hanged, but they're trying to say that he hung himself. And black people really aren't suicidal like that, so I don't believe that he hung himself. Nobody has any conspiracy theories. Nobody cares when stuff happens to regular people, but when it's celebrities, people want to sit here and investigate and put together their conspiracy theories. Hold on, guys. I don't know who that is at the door. That's one thing I hate about living in a building. People come ring your doorbell at all hours of the night and whatnot. Anywho, where was I? So when I was watching Tauren Rain's video, Tauren Rain Reloaded, he said something that made a lot of sense to me. And what he said is that a lot of these headlines, like TMZ and The Shade Room, and just like a lot of these blog sites, kept... Sorry, guys. They keep calling her Diddy's ex. If you're truly trying to remember this woman and honor this woman, call her by her name. She had her own occupation. Her life went on after Diddy. Why does she have to be titled Diddy's ex? Like, I hate that. You think if something happened to J-Lo, she would be titled Diddy's ex? Same thing, Lauren London split up from Lil Wayne. You think if, God forbid, something happened to Lauren London, she would be titled Lil Wayne's ex? No, they would say ex, you know, something happened to Lauren London, which I'm not wishing anything bad upon her. I'm just saying that's what they would say. So why is it she has to be Diddy's ex? Trying to make her seem like she was nothing more than a baby mama. Come to find out, this woman was the muse behind Drumline, behind Forever My Lady, because, you know, a lot of women aren't muses nowadays. They don't know what it's like to be a muse. I heard that Kim Porter was also helping to raise another one of Diddy's children he had during their relationship, allegedly. Oh, yes, you must be talking about Justin. Yes, you must be talking about Justin. And, you know, a lot of women... You know, we have big hearts. We not only raise our children, we raise the children that some of these men have on us, okay, while they're supposed to be with us. I wouldn't do that, but, you know, respect to her. They're painting her in his shadow. I hate that. I really hate that. Miss Mahogany, yes, yes. Welcome. Yes, guys, I have 36 people watching. I have 13 thumbs up, okay? Like this video, guys. Like this video. So and here's another thing to Cassie. And I know a lot of people think Cassie does not have anything to do with this, but she has something to do with this. If I've been with a man for 10 years and that man never proposed to me, when something happens to you, okay, I'm not saying that I won't be a compassionate person, because I think I'm naturally a compassionate person. But the way that she rushed over there to be with him and everything, I'm sorry. There are certain things to me, I feel like after a certain amount of time, you have to stop allowing somebody to use you. People can use you emotionally. Let me say that again, okay? People can use you emotionally. It is very, very possible for somebody to use you emotionally. They'll be on the phone, complaining and everything, taking up all your time. It happens often to people who are in the friend zone. I've seen it happen to plenty of my guy friends. You know, they're on the phone. This girl is complaining about this guy who is no good to her, who's never going to be any good to her. Okay, meanwhile, here's a perfectly nice gentleman here. Why is she not with him? Okay, people can use you emotionally. Personally, for me, if I was Cassie, I would not have drove over to Diddy, okay? I would have sent flowers. I would have sent a card. I know she has a personal assistant. I know he has a personal assistant. Send a message through your personal assistant. My people will call your people. I will not be on the phone with you. I will not come see you in person. I will not be having direct contact with you, okay? One of the most detrimental forms of abuse is emotional abuse. Hugs back. Peace and love to all women, yes. So Cassie, definitely, girl, like I said, if that was me, I wouldn't be there. I'm sorry. Like, after 10 years, that man did not marry you. You have to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. I've been seeing people say something on YouTube. I can't say it because, you know, I don't want to come off as vulgar, but I'll write it down on a piece of paper. Let me see if I can write it here. Okay, let me write it on this piece of paper with a marker. This is what you gotta let people know they gotta do in these situations. This is exactly what you got to let people know they have to do in certain situations, okay? No, I'm not leaving the comfort of my home to go rush and be there for you. And you have to understand, okay? This is going to be another year wasted of Cassie's life, being there for Diddy, being an emotional support for Diddy. It's like, when is he going to marry her? Like, it's sometimes I just see certain situations and it's just so frustrating. Like, Diddy knows he doesn't want to get married and he keeps giving that girl hope like he wants to get married. That guy Texas, you got to rewind the video, because that's what happens when you come late. You miss all the good stuff. We 20 minutes and 46 seconds into the video. Yeah, I would have mailed him a letter, okay? You have to stop letting these... And you know what? I'm a different kind of woman. Because once I saw that the second or third year that man wasn't getting married, I would have left. 10 years... Cassie is playing a very, very dangerous game with her youth because she has very, very little of her youth left. The woman's 32. Okay, all her 20s are gone. All right. Yeah, no, I don't do the conspiracy theories. I think it's very disrespectful to Kim Porter at a time like this. So, yeah. Guys, like this video. I'm trying to understand why this video has 14 dislikes when I'm speaking nothing but the absolute truth. 3 years into a relationship and the man hasn't proposed or an engagement. That's not a man that's serious. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm telling you, there is somebody who is absolutely mad tonight, okay? And it's the conspiracy theorists, I'm convinced. All right? But they don't know that a view is a view, all right? What they don't understand is that once you give me a view, you can't take it back. I already know this video is going to get thousands of views because if I have that many people who are angry and who are upset, I wonder what they're upset about. A view is a view. That's what they don't understand, that they're giving me the views. Can we call this woman Kim Porter? Can we call her her name? Can we stop saying Diddy's ex in every headline? And let's just be honest here, okay? I feel like the best thing for Kim is that she did not marry Diddy, because Diddy has been linked to like some... Okay, people have speculated that he's gay, and I'm not saying that he is gay, because I don't know this man and I've never met this man a day in my life. But as a woman, I feel like that's like very alarming if you're with a man and he's saying that he's gay. And I never felt like they were on the same level. Like, Kim wants that loyalty. Like, Diddy was not loyal to Kim. Diddy went, had children outside the relationship, got with J-Lo, like right after they broke up. Like, imagine you break up on a Monday and then on a Tuesday somebody, you know, gets with your ex. It's like, it seems like you guys had been talking before we broke up, you know? He isn't that attractive. I can't look at an ugly man every day. That's what I'm saying. Diddy has kids. He can't be gay. I'm not saying that Diddy is gay, okay? I'm saying that he is rumored to be gay, okay? I'm not saying he's gay. I'm just saying he's rumored to be gay, okay? They used to call Solange Beyonce's little sister. But what people have to understand is that people don't like these shadow names like Beyonce's little sister. You know who's very, very disrespectful about that? Wendy Williams. I stopped watching Wendy Williams because I feel like she's just so tacky. She's just so classless. She just has no couth about her. She keeps calling Michelle Williams, oh, you'll always be one of Beyonce's girls. As if though she's a child, as if though she's a kid, as if though Beyonce gave birth to her. Oh, you'll always be one of Beyonce's girls. What? Michelle Williams actually had a very successful gospel album, but people seem to have forgotten about that. oh, she'll always be one of Beyonce's girls. I don't think of her as one of Beyonce's girls. It's not like she's Blue Ivy. I think of Blue Ivy as one of Beyonce's girls. I don't think of her as one of Beyonce's girls. Well, I've heard some rumors about Usher too, but we're just going to let that burn. I mean, let that go. We're just going to let that go. Okay, we're just going to let that go because we don't know what's going on in the Usher arena. So we're just going to let that go because we don't know what's going on with Usher. He might, I don't know. I know that those STD rumors have been swirling around Usher, though. They've been swirling around him lately. I can't stand Michelle's voice, like chalkboard scratching, but good for her career. At the end of the day, as long as she's happy, okay? But it's the fact that Wendy Williams has so much to say because she was commenting on Michelle Williams' marriage. And it's like, Wendy Williams, you have so much to say about other people's marriage. But when your husband got caught cheating, you didn't really have much to say about that situation. You didn't go into details about your business on the show. It's like Wendy Williams constantly throws not just black people under the bus, but her fellow women under the bus. I don't enjoy watching Wendy Williams at all. And if I do see any clips of Wendy Williams, you know, like when you're on Instagram and some random Instagram account will like repost like a video or something, that's when I see Wendy Williams. I had to stop watching Wendy Williams because she's ignorant, okay? And I can't watch ignorant people. He still has his mistress. And yet Wendy Williams has something to say about other people's marriage. I wish folks would just say bisexual instead of gay. That is what it is. I mean, I don't know Usher. I can't assume his sexuality. I don't know. I think Keisha Coles has a beautiful voice. Same here. Hold on. The chat just hopped. Same here. I enjoyed my 20s, and once I reached 27, I courted my ex-husband and got married, had our sons, things happen. You can have children and still be gay. If you sleep with another man, you're gay regardless of if you sleep with a woman. That's where all the down low BS comes from. That's not true. What you're saying is false. There are LGBT people with biological kids who knew they were that way before they had kids. Listen, guys. I don't know whether Usher is gay or not, okay? You guys just took that conversation to a whole new lane that I know nothing about, okay? All I'm saying is what I've been saying, is that we should be a little bit more respectful of Kim Porter. I'm saying men who sleep with men with both sexes. I will say this, though. If you are a man and you know that you're gay and you don't tell your wife that you're gay, that's not okay. That's not okay because you're pretending to be something that you're not. It's like when I watched that Tyler Perry movie for colored girls, and then this man stepped out on his wife and then gave his wife HIV. That was just devastating, you know, to see something like that, because it's like, you're married. Why not be honest with yourself and tell the woman, hey, listen, I no longer want this anymore. I want something else. Instead, you put your health and her health in danger. Hey, Christina, welcome. She was like Black Barbie. That's exactly what she was. She was like Black Barbie. And then people are saying, oh, she's not healthy because she was skinny. Models are skinny, okay? Models are typically skinny, all right? People trying to make it seem like she was on drugs. They're like, so apparently I did some digging. And I wouldn't even know about this if people didn't mention it in the comment section. This is what I mean about people like carrying a rumor. And what there's like a saying, if they're bringing bones and they're carrying bones, like these people are like carrying bones. They're bone carriers, basically. So they were saying how Kim Porter's housekeeper said that the children were covered in white powder, and how Kim Porter used to do cocaine in front of the children, and she drove them to school one day. I'm like, A lot of this story isn't making any sense. Is she a nanny or a housekeeper? Because the housekeeper doesn't drive the children to school. The nanny drives the children to school. So that already sounds a little bit faulty, because in numerous reports, it said that she was the housekeeper. I already don't believe this housekeeper. This woman is a liar, okay? And to my knowledge, that housekeeper was a non-black woman. And many of these people who are the help, such as the housekeeper, such as the butlers, such as the chauffeurs, are very, very jealous of these celebrities. They're like, wow, why does this person have this? Especially when it's a black woman. She's probably thinking to herself, look at this Negro woman. She has all of this. She was jealous of Kim Porter, clearly, right? Because what housekeeper you know drives the kids to school? Because you're the housekeeper. And you're so concerned, why didn't you tell the school board when you got there? Since you're so concerned, okay? Why didn't you call the police? Since you're so concerned. Instead, you're trying to get money off the situation. You're trying to get fame off the situation. Why didn't you call Child Protective Services, all right? This woman is nothing more than a clout chaser and a disgruntled employee. Models are typically skinny. There aren't a bunch of Ashley Grahams running around. That's what I'm trying to say. But people are trying to make it seem like, oh, because she was skinny, there was something wrong with her. Why not contact Diddy? Exactly. That's why people have to be extremely careful who they have in their house. Have many people done any research about what former artist has to say about Diddy and Bad Boy? I know it's a record label I would never sign to. I hope you're not coming with conspiracy theories, because I've been blocking these conspiracy theories on the channel left and right, up and down. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting my energy into it. I'm not. Right. I love your intelligent perspective. Thank you. So from this moment of knowing that this housekeeper is jealous of this woman, and she's trying to get fame off of her, why are people still bringing it up? Like, I didn't know about this housekeeper story, again, until the comment section. Like, this woman literally just died, and the same day that she died, people were in the comment section with the conspiracy theories. And then there's this guy. I'm not going to say his name, but if you type in her name on YouTube and you'll see his video, it's like in the first 5, I think. He keeps saying that she died of ammonia. Ammonia. Not understanding that it's not the same thing as pneumonia. Yet he's so opinionated about what he has to say. Record deals, what's with you in conspiracy theories? I'm saying because a lot of people have had conspiracy theories to say about this situation, instead of the fact that this woman is sick and everybody gets sick. That's, you know, you can rewind the video and see why I keep bringing it up. You came in at the end of the video. Allegedly equals conspiracy theories and not facts. Exactly. Nobody knew this woman, okay? And the people that knew this woman have nothing but nice things to say about her. She was a lovely friend. She was an excellent mother. She was an excellent girlfriend. She was a wonderful muse. And then the people who don't know this woman have so much to say about her. Again, her children have access to the internet. You can't just run around saying any old thing. All right, I'm going to move on from that situation. I have something I wanted to add in my commentary about before I forgot. So, I don't know if many of you saw that video of the California teacher who got into a fight with his student. And people are saying that some people are saying that he shouldn't have fought the student because he's a teacher and he should know better. And some people are saying that the student is disrespectful and should respect his elders and know his place. This student was taunting a grown man. And I feel like black men, because I'm a black woman, I will defend a black man. Black men get it from everybody, okay? They get it from all sides. So, of course, he's going to be upset and he's going to be fed up. This kid threw a basketball at him. This is a child coming to step to a grown man. I've never fought with any of my teachers before. I don't even understand who would do something like that. For what reason? Why? And then he called him the N-word, and then he swung at the teacher, okay? A child has to stay in a child's place, and a lot of these high school students think that they're grown, think that they can talk to you, or even worse, talk down to you, okay? So I don't feel bad that that kid got punched in his face. I don't feel bad that that kid got embarrassed. That child didn't stay in a child's place, okay? We've seen a rise of videos of these students fighting their teachers. Many of us never fought our teachers. This is what I like to call the Gen Z generation, because everybody born after 2000 is Gen Z. This is a very angry generation, okay? They don't have respect for anybody, okay? You can forget about them respecting authority, just like that Cash Me Outside girl, you know, the bad baddie, that Daniel Bergoli, the Dr. Phil girl. She threw a drink at Iggy Azalea. And there are people out there who are laughing about it like it's something funny. And let me tell you something, okay? This is the problem with this younger generation. And I say younger because I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z. A lot of them seem to think, oh, well, I'm a minor, and I can hide behind the fact that I'm a minor. They probably don't want to go to jail, so I can disrespect them, and I can put my hands on them, but they probably won't put their hands back on me. But what a lot of you fail to understand is that there are people who will hit you back, okay? A lot of these children are putting themselves in a position to get their just desserts, all right? Having their hands in people's faces, hitting people. I've seen videos of people spitting at their teacher. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. If you spit on me, it's over for you. It's a done deal, okay? We're spitting on people now. That is the most disrespectful thing to me that you can do to somebody, is spit on them. We're spitting on people now. That's what we're doing. And then you don't expect anything to happen to your kid? You don't expect your kid to get hit? And then the mothers of these children who are raising these children who go out and they become gangsters and they become thugs and they have all these children that they don't take care of and they terrorize the community. And that kid, to my knowledge, is a Mexican kid. A lot of non-black people are in good positions right now because of the work that black people did in this country, okay? And then they come here and then they disrespect us. That's a problem. A lot of these children, they're going to learn exactly what time it is, all right? 90% of the time, these students try to fight the teachers and then they end up losing. You want to know why? You're fighting somebody who's stronger than you. You're fighting somebody who probably has more fighting technique than you. Why they think it'll ever end differently, I have no idea. And yet they feel comfortable disrespecting them. Yes, this kid is Mexican. Yeah, you would be surprised. A lot of them are extremely racist. And it's like, what? Why are you mad at me? You need to be mad at Donald Trump, okay? You don't need to be mad at black people for anything, okay? Well, it appears a lot of people love and admire him because they raised him a GoFundMe for a lawyer fees, and I thought that speaks volumes in itself. Yes, it does. Yes, it says, but I will not touch a kid if I'm being recorded, though. That's exactly how you have to do it, Chief. You got to wait till 3 o'clock hits. We make sure I didn't miss anything. That guy from Texas says, I grew up back in the days when teachers had your parents' permission to put their hands on you. Wait, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. He should have called security and sued the kid's parents. Sued them for what? That kid's parents don't have anything. Never heard of you until 2 weeks ago. I truly love and appreciate your honesty. Thank you so much. Suing some of these people, I feel like, is just more trouble than it's really worth because they don't have anything. And then students like this are disrupting class. That boy, I bet you that boy talks in class. I bet you he screams in class. I bet you he texts in class. I bet you he bullies other students. I bet you he disturbs other students. I went to private school, okay? But I had a friend who went to public school, and she recorded a video for me. And I just hear all these students who are just really loud in the classroom and just basically treating the classroom like it's a jungle gym or something. And I'm like, how is anybody supposed to learn in this environment? How is anyone supposed to learn in an environment like that? And then they're bringing in counselors for the students as if though the students have been traumatized by this big black man. Your outfit is very pretty. Thank you so much. Amanda, what private school did you attend? I attended St. Catherine's. A lot of these students are very, very disrespectful, okay? I've seen it before. I've seen it. I remember I was on the train, and this girl, I guess she wanted to act big in front of her friends. The whole situation didn't make any sense to me. But she was like, oh, I bet she won't say anything to me. This woman got up out her chair, and then she put her finger in that girl's face. She's like, let me tell you something, okay? I'm a real hood rat, okay? I will cut you. That little girl was shook, and her friends didn't have anything to say. And then the look on that little girl's face, she's like, oh, you guys aren't going to say anything? The whole train was silent. I'm like, that's exactly what that little girl gets. She's lucky she got a warning because most people don't even give a warning. These children are way too disrespectful. And that woman looked older than me. She looked like she was maybe 39, 42. But yet they're fighting with these people. And it's like, for what? You're supposed to fight if your life is in danger. You're not just supposed to initiate fights so that you can be on World Star. But a lot of these kids, that's all they aspire to be, is like World Star famous. As if though they have nothing else better to do with their lives. And then when you see their parents, and then when you see the environments that they're raised in, it all makes sense. All right, guys, I'm about to sign off because I had no idea it was almost 1 a.m. I said I was doing a half an hour. If you would like to donate to the show, I put my PayPal link right there. I don't do Super Chat, okay? And the reason that I do not do Super Chat is because YouTube takes 30%, and I think that's ridiculous. Thank you to everyone who has donated to my PayPal. I don't know if I should give you guys shout-outs or, like, no shout-outs, because some people are, like, super private about certain things. But if you guys give me the A-OK, I'll give a shout-out. This all started when liberals got in these kids' ears and told them if your parents discipline you, yell and call the phone, call CPS. Exactly. All right, guys. Oh, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm about to sign off. Wow, that's crazy, 30%. Yeah, they're taking alimony, basically. So if you guys want to donate, that's why I put my PayPal link. I'm sorry if this is shaking. I'm trying to